Lincoln Live, named Best High School Newscast in the United States by the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Live from Gana, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Jamie Curtis and Delina Homevili. Lincoln Live starts now.
I choose long braids.
I choose red curly hair.
I choose bangs.
And I choose locks.
We all have choices to make.
But there's one thing that we all choose.
We all choose
Public education.
Public education.
Public education.
We all choose public education at
Gana Lincoln High School.
Home of the Lions.
One pride.
One family.
Our school is free for all to attend
Because it's funded by taxpayers in our district.
So thank you
to our residents.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for providing us
with incredible teachers.
86% of them
Have master's degrees and
all of them are state certified educators.
Thank you, taxpayers, for giving us unique experiences.
We have a career center right here on campus.
We have a beautiful auditorium.
A brand new stadium.
And a state-of-the-art high school coming in 2025.
Thank you. We offer 15 honors courses.
17 AP courses.
27 varsity sports. 6 theater productions a year.
6 bands.
5 choirs.
4 orchestras.
A fabrication lab.
There are so many clubs
activities and elective courses here at Gana Lincoln.
And that we can't mention them all.
But we will show you right here.
And right here.
Wait, we even have a beekeeping club?
We sure do.
There's something here for
Everybody.
our schools educate every student because public schools don't turn away students.
Based on academic performance.
Or income level.
Or disability. So nobody is left out.
It's free for everybody.
That means no tuition.
And all of us must meet
State academic requirements.
Students profit from their public education.
Not the other way around.
Our diversity proudly reflects our community because
The city of Gana is our school district, and our school district is the city of Gana.
We choose a public education.
Because public education
Meets the individual needs of our individual students.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Jamie Curtis.
And I'm Delina Homevili. Wait, that's not right.
But it is today. Happy opposite day. Jamie, I hate you so much.
Delina, I hate you more. But let's get into the news.
Diaspora returns to the stage tomorrow.
The word diaspora means the spreading of culture around the globe.
And the purpose of Gana Lincoln's annual Diaspora performances is to celebrate the African influence globally.
Throughout the day tomorrow, performances will be happening in the auditorium as students prepare for the actual public performances coming up a week from Saturday.
Evelyn Cahill joins us in the studio with Diaspora creator Dr. Thomas and Diaspora performer Tina Williams. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, guys.
Hey guys!
We can't wait to hear about this year's Diaspora.
So thank you both for meeting with me so much. And so first, Dr. Thomas, can you tell me a little bit about how Diaspora was created?
Yes, actually, I created African American Voice, which is a English 11 American literature course back in 2009. And students were so inspired by the information they were learning, the perspectives and cultural aspects that they were gaining, that they felt was important for the student body and the community to be exposed to a lot of these ideas. So 2 years later, they all campaigned to start Diaspora. They went around getting signatures, and they recruited myself, Mrs. Amerson, and at the time, a couple other teachers here at the high school, Mrs. Holloman and Mrs. Germany, to help bring the production to life.
Yeah, and so Tony, can you tell me a little bit about what Diaspora is now and what it means to you?
So diaspora, the meaning of it is the spread of people from their original homeland as well as their culture. For me, being a diaspora, I get to see my culture being expressed in many different ways. And it's really nice being in her class as well, a voice, seeing my culture and valuing it a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Dr. Thomas again, so what do you think students can expect during the show tomorrow?
Well, Tino, do you want to speak a little bit on that real quick, and then I'll finish that off?
So coming to the show, they'll experience a culturally performance of dancing, music, poems, and other experiences that are surrounding the cultural experience.
And I think it's important also to emphasize that tomorrow's performance, as awesome as it's going to be, is just a snapshot, just a snapshot of what people can expect for the community show, which is going to take place from February 3rd. We have 2 shows, 2 o'clock and 7 p.m. Doors open 1 hour before each show, and tickets are live now and available for $5 on locallevelevents.com. It's going to be an amazing show. We have over 70 students and part of the show, and believe me, I mean, if you love what you see on Friday, you are going to, be totally encompassed by what we have to show you on Saturday.
Yes, well, thank you so much for coming down, and I'm going to send it back to Delina and Jamie at the news desk.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's performance.
Teachers had to sign up in advance to attend tomorrow's show and should check their emails to see whether their request for seats was granted since space is limited. Here's a look at tomorrow's show schedule. The shows run 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 7th periods. The show starts promptly 10 minutes into the period to give teachers time to quickly take attendance and head to the auditorium.
Gana Middle School East has undergone some major changes during last year and yesterday opened the school to the public for an open house to showcase their new additions. The school added a brand new wing with state-of-the-art science labs, breakout rooms, and lounge areas, as well as renovating old parts of the school. We talked to student Amelia Bradford, Superintendent Dr. Deagle, and East Principal Mr. Barboza to explain the impact these new spaces bring.
We got 20,000 square feet of new classrooms added onto the north end of the building, but we also had tons of our classrooms, hallways renovated, office space renovated as well.
Practice rooms for our band students, new spaces in the cafeteria, some little nooks for students to eat if they wish, or study in those spaces as well.
When the new wing opened, it was like a whole new world. It was very cool to have a lot more room and space, especially with the lockers. I think that was a nice addition. Just the more space, it's very useful. I think it really paid off.
Thanks. On Tuesday, the Lady Lions basketball team dominated against Westland 66-22. Leading scorers for the night were Leah Younger with 17 points and Kaylee Jackson with 10 points. Ladies came together and they won the game with an entire team effort. We caught up with a few players after the game to understand how important this game was to them and how they are looking forward to coming up. Here they are.
We came together and we played very well. I feel like we did a great job cheering each other on and being there for each other. And this week we're still preparing for New Albany and just finishing out winning the league.
This was a big win for us. Coming off losing against Pig North, it was important for us to come here and get this win. We played together as a team tonight, and a bunch of players stepped up and got points they don't usually have, and now we're on to New Albany.
Thanks. Staying with the theme of sports, yesterday Mr. Kovac, Mr. Smith, and Miss Brooks' homerooms faced off against each other in a kickball game in the main gym. While Mr. Smith and Mrs. Brooks' homerooms fought hard, Mr. Kovac's homeroom had the skills to win it all with a 9-4 win. We spoke to Ian Washington to hear about the excitement after the big win. Here he is.
Mr. Smith's homeroom team took the win today with some help, from the Bullshark twins. Overall, it was a good game. It was a good fight, but we came out on top. I'm not gonna lie. The competition was a little shaky here and there with some pitches, but against adversity, we came up on top and got the win.
If you're interested in Ultimate Frisbee, you're in luck because the Ultimate Frisbee team is back here at Lincoln. After a few years off, it is finally back. If you're interested in joining, here's Dr. Blum for more information.
Ultimate Frisbee is a mixed gender sport, open to all genders. We would start playing other schools around Columbus kind of in the early spring, March area. And I plan on putting a team together this year. I'm going to have an interest meeting on Thursday, next Thursday, that would be February 1st, right after school, probably around 3 o'clock in room L201, just to kind of talk about what the sport's going to look like, what the season's going to look like, what practices look like, and how you guys can be involved.
Thanks. Attention men's volleyball. Tryouts are arriving closer than you think. So if you're interested in playing this year, open gyms will be Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. and on Sundays from 11 to 1.
Music is often called a universal language, and our jazz bands proved that on Tuesday when the Big Walnut Big Band performed in the Jazz and Friends concert. The Big Walnut Big Band is a jazz ensemble with members that are all JLHS alumni or teachers, with its members' ages ranging from 18 to 71. We talked with the youngest member, Asa Matson, for more information about what makes this band so great and what it's like performing with alumni. Here he is.
It's really cool to be able to play with all these alumni that I played with when I was younger and my current and former band directors, because despite the huge age separation between me and some of the other members in the ensemble, we're really all just unifying with the common idea of we want to bring music to our community and play this type of music and keep it alive for people around us.
Good luck to DECA as they compete at districts today.
The team has been working hard to prepare and are currently at the Hilton at Easton.
So be sure to wish them luck.
Well, Lincoln, that's all the news we have for you today.
Before we go, here's the Big Walnut Big Band performing Crescent City Stomp, which featured solos from all three GLHS band directors.
Happy opposite day. Hi!